What's up, everybody? Today I'm sitting down with Anicet Niyonyishu to get his thoughts leading into his upcoming fight on Saturday, August 9th for HRMMA 126 in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to me. I know you don't have much time, so we'll get rolling. You were actually the first person that we got to interview here on the channel, so I'm really glad to have you sit down and actually have a little bit of a longer conversation with you. But
Yeah,
we
that's
got to
awesome.
watch you fight at HRMMA 124 and Future Fighting 6, and both times you put on a really great performance. So want to get into it. What got you started fighting, and can you give me a little bit of a breakdown of your career so far?
So what got me to fight was I think I was coming out of high school. Didn't really I wanted to stay active, so I watched a lot of fighting, MMA wise, like UFC, and I fell in love with it. It took me some time to join a gym, probably about like a year and a half, and then and then one day I just decided to go in the gym, Fight Factory in St. Matthews, and I just fell in love with it. So after that, I just kept coming every day.
Tell me a little bit about
Yeah.
Fight Factory. We've been by there a few times. I haven't got to stop in yet, but um, give me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So it's a pretty small gym. It's not a pretty big gym, but it's real tight. If you just get to know the people, we hang out. It's fun, man. It's a real tight community, and we also work really hard. And we really focus on like the technique. Try to focus on that, and that's what I feel like that's what makes us different. Just really focus on the technique.
When you first started training, what was the most difficult part of the training to you?
Um, Really just learning. Just getting it. Like doing jujitsu. It's different. It's you lose a lot at the beginning, so you just keep coming in and just learning. That's the main thing. Just keep learning. That's the difficult part.
Both of your wins so far have come by submission. Obviously, you're able to get in there and finish the fight. Your fight with Darren Harden went into the third round, and he had a lot of cage experience. And your opponent coming up this time, Will Pittman's got a ton of cage experience as well.
Yeah.
Um, how do you think, or how do you feel coming into these fights with people having a lot more cage time than yourself?
It's I don't know. I wouldn't say it's nerve wracking. It's more of it's if they have the experience, then I guess I can get the experience as well, right? So have all the stuff they've learned and all the stuff that they've like all the techniques they've learned, I can see them and I can watch film and learn and see how I can attack those techniques or whatever that like that. But like also like Darren Harden, he's a cool guy. Learned a lot as well in the backstage. Was talking to him. And yeah, it's just my approach is come in, watch their tape, and then see what they're good and not good at, and expose that. So that's how I go in there. It's not about they've been doing it longer, this and that. I know what I can do, and I know what they can do as well. So I'm just gonna go out there and do what I can, like what I've been doing in training. That's it.
That was going to be my next question: was how
Yeah.
much or how important is it for you to watch the tape and kind of do you make your own path to victory, or are you trying to make them fight your fight? But you kind of explain that a little bit. What advantages do you think you have over Will Pittman in this upcoming fight? Not giving away anything from your camp, obviously, but do you think there's
Yeah.
anything that you do that you think is going to help you a lot in this fight?
Um. Yeah. So first question, like the way I approach it, it's a team effort. With the Fight Factory guys. For me, I watch the tape and then I go over and see what like his weaknesses are. I wouldn't say I'm not focused on his like the things he's good at. I'm just trying to see what I can, do to expose those weaknesses. And also, I'm my coach Chris. He probably watches tape as well, and I got some other guys that watch tape and try to do the same things he does. But yeah, it's more of a team effort, just watching tape, and just also just focusing like in training, focusing on things I can do to him that he might not, be able to deal with. But yeah, training camp has been going well. It's been going well. I'm not trying to expose a lot, but there's a lot of things I can expose with Will Pittman. But yeah, I'm just gonna go out there and do that, and yeah.
Do you have a prediction for how this fight's going to go for you?
Prediction wise, I know anything can happen, but prediction wise, I feel like I can finish him. I can finish him. I want to show off my striking more, um, and that's my goal. My goal is to show off some striking, some boxing, and but yeah,
That was my next question. Was going to be, is there anything you'd like to improve in your skill set? But you said you're going to show off your striking, so I'm excited to
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. I know you're very dominant
I'm,
on the ground game, so
yeah, like I said, anything can happen. I'm willing to go down, willing to wrestle. But yeah, I want to like. I feel like I want to finish. I'm not trying to go to decisions. I feel like that's. I don't feel like I win if I would go to the decision, but yeah, that's my goal. Show off some striking. Yeah.
if somebody wanted to get into fighting, what would you recommend? Like, or just combat sports in general? What advice do you have for them?
Um, I would say don't be afraid to ask questions. And also patience for real. Because at the beginning it sucks. It's you feel like you don't know what you're doing, and you feel like everybody's just better than you. But if you just keep going and keep coming to the gym consistently, and really like learning, like really taking everything in, yeah, it pays off for real.
What are some of your goals in fighting? What do you like kind of seek to accomplish?
Oh, goal wise, um, I wouldn't say I'm looking too far, but I want to be pro one day, for sure. Probably next year or the year after. Um, but yeah, I want to do big things. I want to do big things, but I want to focus. I want to focus right now on what I'm doing now, because if I focus too much on the things coming up, I can't really put my all into the fights, like Will Pittman, all that.
Do you have any interest outside of fighting? Do you have any hobbies or anything?
Yeah. I watch some anime. Um, nothing. I work out a lot, so I'm not really, but yeah, I just I just work out a lot and watch some anime. But yeah, that's really it. Yeah.
All right, brother. I got one last question for you. I like to ask
Yes, sir.
everybody, what are you listening to right now? And do you have a walkout song picked out?
Right now, what I'm listening to, it's everywhere, but I listen to a lot of rap, a lot of I don't know if you know what Afro beats is, but a lot of that. And walkout song, I'm gonna keep it the same the whole time. Champion. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going
All
with
right,
that.
brother. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Do you have anything else or anybody you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Yeah, just shout out to my team at Fight Factory for always helping me out, and also shout out to the family too. All right, see. You.
All righty, everybody. Well, go out and get your tickets for HRMMA 126 on August 9th in Shepherdsville and come out and support Anicet and a lot of these awesome fighters on the card. Can't wait to see you there. And thank you again, brother, for coming out.
Yeah, no problem, man. You have a good one.
You too.